The problems I focused on this past week were energy waste and water pollution. Energy waste mostly affects us because we are the ones paying for what we use. Water pollution affects the animals and plants that live in the water, but it also affects us because we consume many things that come from our oceans. Some of the main things I tried to work on in the past week were recycling and taking the stairs. A lot of the time, I would throw many of my papers and plastic bottles away because that was most convenient for me. I would also take the elevator a lot just because it was available. Over this past week, I set up a recycling box and some plastic bags. My roommate and I used this instead of throwing everything away in the trash can. My roommate and I also both reused our water bottles. I was also able to involve my parents by going home and grabbing their glass bottles. Although I live on campus, I do go home or go visit my friends often, so I tried my best to shut off the lights and power strips whenever I left. Because my roommate still stayed in our dorm, I did what I could without turning off whatever she was using. Overall, I feel like I helped in different ways than I had planned. For example, I recycled to help with water pollution, but since there are no great bodies of water surrounding us, I did a little to help with pollution around campus and slightly reduce how much waste was sent to the garbage dump. I also feel like I saved some energy being used in Morningside by not taking the elevator. I didn't suffer too bad, so my plan is to stop taking it overall. This past week wasn't necessarily challenging. I just had to stop and think a lot more about what I was doing and remind myself to recycle and switch off the power strips.